Yo, what's going on, everyone? SoCal's Garden Adventures. Wanted to go live to show you that we got a police helicopter flying over the farm right now. It's been hovering for about a good half hour now. This is what I have to deal with every single year. Every year we got always flying over the garden. This is the time of year where we're going to see more helicopters and police activity. From now until Cropvember, late Croptober, early Cropvember. Now he's making a circle, a wide circle around the area, and he's going to come right back and then fly right over us. That's been the pattern that he's been flying lately. All that for all this fuckery just for a plant. All for a plant that cures, or it helps people with cancer and helps people who are sick and they need the plant. Go tell them to kick rocks. Yo, let's go. Hell yeah, dude, that's what I'm gonna do. Wish I had a big old sign that says "Go kick rocks" up on the roof, or "Pigs not wanted," or "Fuck the police." But I can see why they want to, cover our garden. I mean, it's big, bigger than last year's outdoor grow, so it's understandable. But this is legal. Everything here is absolutely 100% legal. There's nothing illegal about this. We're within Proposition 215 SB 420, also Proposition 64. So nothing that's going on here is legal. Nothing here is for sale. So don't know why the hell they want to come flying over the farm other than to harass me and stir up shit. But now they're flying east or west. Yeah, they're probably chasing somebody, but I've had them just hover over the garden. So that if they're hovering or chasing somebody, then I don't know, it had to be right here on my street because they're literally right over us. Stopped, hovering right over me. They're spotting people's gardens. That's what they do every year. It's like what they do in Mendocino County and Humboldt County. They'll fly over people's gardens and see what they got going, and then make a report. Not make a report, but record it, and come back later, take their crops away, or leave them alone and let them be. Probably somebody chasing some guy in a car driving without a mask. Yeah. They don't care here. Well, they care over here. LA County is different than a lot of other counties in the state of California. Whoops. Here in LA County, the police are really corrupt, and they'll mess with you for any old reason. Doesn't matter if you're innocent or you're guilty. Yo, what's going on? Working to be sufficient. How you doing, man? Check it out. Starting to get little buds in my plant, or one of my plants. Just starting the flower. Looking beautiful. Can't wait till this thing is filled up with buds. Always wear a mask. Yeah, I agree. Especially if you have elderly family members, you want to keep them safe and make sure that they don't get sick. Thanks, Go Kick Rocks. Appreciate that, man. Just took a smoke break and saw you live. You went live? Hell yeah, man. Glad you jumped over here and decided just to watch my live for a bit. Although the helicopters have flown away. I'm sure they're going to be back. Or they might end up being back. I don't know if they're 100%, but it's always a chance. Maybe I'm just being overly paranoid, but the garage is done in time for power. Hell yeah, man. Hey, Maggie. How you doing there, Maggie? Hey, chicken. But yeah, every year we gotta deal with that. Helicopters flying over, spot in the garden. Hey, Pebble. Hey, Pebbles. You don't want me to mess with you because you're molting, I know. Poor duck. But yeah, this is typical. But it's like I said, it's gonna get worse as the season goes on. We get into Croptober and then Cropvember. That's usually when they're really at the peak or at their peak, and they hover over everyone's garden in the neighborhood. Because shit, everyone grows in this area. It's not just me. But they're looking for the legal grow ops. 60, 100 plant, or 100, 120 plus plants. $50 amp with 60 watts. Line for controller, 30 amp and 80 AWG for the AC. Nice, man. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to rewire the we're gonna have to get a electrician over once I set up more lights in the garage. I'm gonna need to fix it to where it can handle the wattage and the ampage, because I'm planning to do add another 4,000 watts in there, and then I'm gonna add a few LEDs. With that, maybe I'll do HPS, maybe LEDs. Probably more likely do LEDs, but still debating whether to do LEDs in the cabinets in the hidden garden or HPS lights. I feel like LEDs would be a lot better for veg, and then I'll just keep keep some others hidden behind the flower garden. And then once those are ready, I can bring them into the flower area. Main panel is maxed. Now we'll have to upgrade the thing 400 amp. And if I want any power here, unfortunately, it should be good for 8,000 watts after this. Yeah, definitely, man. See, I need to do something like that for my garden, because I'll have about 5,000 to 7,000 watts running in the garage. That's gonna really take a lot of power up, so gotta change up the circuit breaker, and I gotta do some upgrades. Ooh man, this purple Smurf smells amazing. Cannot wait till that's done. Ooh, the same with this one. This one's really good. Look at that. That's just caked in resin. Yeah, my next upgrade is a new circuit breaker with 400 amps. I'm at 200 right now, or 200 now. Panel's maxed. I hooked it. Got all that. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. That'd be a sick upgrade, man. Another reason to also why I'm gonna need to upgrade my my breaker is because I set the walk-in closet grow up again. I got that running, but I'm also gonna be running these two tents, which I already have one tent up right now for my re-veg plants. This is the CBG from Illuminate with Illuminate with Sun Meds, the lemon pledge pheno. And then I got some GMO cookies over here from my homie. Brought over a plant and he wanted me to take care of it. It vegged out for a little while, then went back to flower, then vegged, and then back to flower. And now I'm going to try to re-veg. I'm attempting to re-veg it so I can take clones off it, and then I'm going to give them back the plant. Then I'll fill up this whole entire area with some new clones. Then I'm going to fill up this 4x8 table. This will be 1,000 watts. Each one is 1,000 watts. I'm going to fill this whole table up. I'm going to get a dimmable HPS lighting or metal halide lighting, or maybe I'll just get a dual setup where I could switch it from HPS to metal halide, metal halide to HPS, and then fill up this table with 30 plants, 32 plants. I'll have the tote so it can ebb and flow, or even better, I can just have it drip, so I can have each individual plant water self-sufficiently. It's hands-free. I don't have to touch anything. That'll make the job a whole lot easier. And then I'll probably try to get a 30-gallon smart pots, maybe two 30. Sorry, I'm probably gonna get two 30-gallon smart pots and bring them over here and plant some clones in this area, and then have a shop light or T5 or something like that to cover that area and keep them in veg. And over here I might put a couple plants as well. I'll put in a couple plants just to have for the fuck of it. Big, let's see here. Yeah, upgrade. I read that. Yeah, it's a big upgrade and inexpensive, but it's gonna use a licensed electrician. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I don't need to hire a licensed electrician to do the job, but once I can hire one, I can start this whole process and get things lit up. Just have a few tents going in the past couple of years, but the garage is finally finished. Power is going to be done with the tents. Nice, man. Nice gear. Will be nice setup. Yeah, it will, man. I really look forward to this next operation here, or grow up. I'm gonna have this whole area filled up with some nice sized clones. This whole area here is gonna be filled up with clones. We're gonna, like I said, we have the mother room over here. We'll have a couple mothers on that side, a couple mothers over here, and this whole area is going to be filled up with plants. I'm going to get a panda film. I'm going to block it off with the panda film on this side so that way no one can see what's going on. It's going to block the light off. And also grab some panda film and cover this area up as well. Even though I have this as a door, it's still going to let light in, so I'm going to need that extra panda film just to make sure everything is covered. But it's going to be epic, man. Wish I can open up. Sorry, I wish I could be more open about stuff. But being here in Florida isn't ideal for that stuff. Unfortunately, I keep quiet to myself. Yeah, man, in Florida, you know, the laws are more backwards out there, man. It's a lot more different than out here in California. Out here in California, you can get away with a lot of different stuff, but out there in California or out there in Florida, it's really backwards. Their laws are backwards. The whole thing about having so many plants back there, even the medical cannabis system out in Florida is backwards, man. Not allowing certain patients to have a certain amount of plants. You can only have like 4 plants, I think, in Florida, or 2 or 4 plants. Or can't have any plants at all. Oh, that sucks. See, that's proves how backwards they are, man. I just pop some more seeds here. Got a bunch of CBD strains. These ones are going really nice. Not bad. Yeah, that's messed up, man. I mean, if you have a medical card, you should be able to grow, your own cannabis. But they want these businesses to make money, obviously, and they want you to go through these different dispensaries to get your stuff, and that's a big hassle. I mean, it's a pain in the ass. Hopefully Florida will change their laws and they will allow people to grow their own medicine. Hopefully soon. But right now it's just not looking good for Florida. Basically, Florida's a lot like Texas. They're really conservative. They're a bunch of redneck, backwards hillbillies that don't understand the laws, and they don't want to change anything. They're stuck in their stubborn ways. No offense. I mean, I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying there's a lot of hillbilly rednecks, backwards hicks out in that town, that part of the United States that really don't like cannabis. It's coming through. Good. East Coast. Yeah, hopefully Florida will follow us, and they'll have something similar to Proposition 215 SB 420, which allows you to grow 6 mature plants or 12 immature plants. 12 immature plants or 6 matures. Most people voted for weed out here. Most people voted for weed out here. 65% voted for it, but it's just taking forever. Yeah, it's a slow process, man. I mean, it took a while for us to legalize it medically. So I can imagine how it's going to be in Florida. It's going to be a little bit longer. Cheers, CPG, vape tote. Illuminate from SunMed's Lemon Pledge Phenol. You're gonna come back. It's not a surprise.
And only you, forever. Yeah.
Whoops, bad. Smoke a nice chunk of hash. Nice, man. Right on. I haven't had hash in a long while, man. It's been about, what, 4 or 5 months actually, since the last time I smoked hash. I miss smoking it though, man. That's the one thing I really wish I could get more of. Is more of that. I can get more hash. Take on, rather than smoking on the CBD stuff or the CBD flower. But I can't find CBD hash. So that's the only downside. It's hard to find that kind of product. So the only way to get CBD hash is to make it yourself. Which I'm gonna have to do eventually. I'm gonna have to go ahead and start processing some CBD hash. I got some live resin, or not live resin, sorry, live plant material of some CBD Skywalker, what I run, and my plans on that. I just gotta get the hash, and then I'm gonna get some new bubble bags, so I'm gonna get some new bubble bags, and I'm gonna get some new buckets, and once I have all that, then I'm gonna start processing the hash. Cheers. CBD's, what is it? CBD Aloha. Fire, flower, sips. CBD's plenty of key price it myself. Nice, man. Oh yeah. It's hard to find. Also, unless you make it yourself. Yeah, man. Hash is scarce, you know, in some places, man. And like you said, the only way to get it is just to make it yourself, man. Grow it and then process it. Or if you know some guy that's got trim, then yeah, just have him, or just buy some off of him and then, or her, and process it yourself. But you gotta know people, and if you don't know people, then it's harder to get that. Harder to find trim at Bud's Run. Yeah, that's what I did. Just regular bubble bags and then press it. Yeah, that's what I do, man. What I'll do is I'll hydroplane it. Basically, I'll put it in the freeze dryer, or I put it in the freezer for, not freezer, sorry, I just let it dry out really crispy for a while. And then I'll just get a cheese grater and I'll grind it down really fine into a powder. Then after that, I'll press it like French cannoli does. So I'll get the hot water bottle, like a wine bottle or a kombucha bottle or something like that. I'll fill it up with hot water and then I'll press it down and make a nice flat chunk of hash, or a piece of hash, and then I'll roll it up and then stick it down, and or put it back on the paper, and then press it again, and just keep doing that over and over until there's no air bubbles left. It makes a really great killer, really great and really killer bubble hash. Cheers. Make some really terpy stuff, man. I made some really good terpy French cannoli style hash in the past, man. And like, I was really impressed with the method that he's using. And ever since then, I've been using his method, so I can't complain. So have loads of dry sift from last trim. Just keep sprinkling it on everything to conserve the flour. Yeah, that's a good idea too, man. That's what I do when I have plenty of keef. Is I'll add it as a topper to my vapor bowl, or I'll add it as a topper to my vaporizer. Sorry, either the vapor bowl or my bong bowl. But I know a few people that grew up here. It's illegal to buy at the store. Unfortunately, they're too loose with the mouse. So, yeah, man. You know, some people, you know, they're not worth counting on. They're not reliable enough. They're not a reliable source. So you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. You try to find a reliable source, and once you can find a reliable source to pick up your buds, man, or your trim, then you know they'll keep your mouth shut about it. You know, you got it, man. But some people actually they throw their stuff away. So you look on the sides of someone's house, man. They might throw their trim away, throw it on the side of the trash bag, or the trash can, and yeah, you can score that way, man. Make really great hash. That's what my buddy did actually. He a grower that lives in that area, I guess he just tossed about like 5-10 pounds of trim material over on the side of his pad, over by his dumpster. And he picked it up, dude, and he just tonight made a whole bunch of hash out of it. It came out really great. It was full mount bubble. Dude, it had really nice popcorn in it too, man. Like some really nice fat popcorn bugs. If you want something, either buy it or grow it and make it yourself. Yeah, man, that's true. But you caught growing here, it still would probably go to person, so it isn't worth it. So many grow nothing but here now. But those who use it medically can't afford to buy $40 apes. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of folks are not interested in buying $40 apes. A lot of people want it for 25 or 30 bucks, very highest. Which is how much it's going to cost. Oh, out here in LA County, you can find $25 apes easy, no problem. That's a really great fire. But you just got to know the right dispensaries in the area that actually sell their apes for about 40 bucks, or sorry, less than 40 bucks a maybe. Use around a quarter a day so that you get through whether that's just flour or I process it into something else. Still comes out around 7 grams a day for me. Right on, man. Yeah, I've been pressed in a while, man, but you know what? As soon as I can get a new rosin pressed, I'm planning to press a whole load of rosin. Whether it be CBD rosin or THC rosin, I plan to choke on for the next, I don't know, year or so. I got so many buds, man, I'll have plenty pressed, dude. I'll just press a bunch, maybe just give a whole bunch of rosin out to some homeless people or out to some friends, you know. Just for the hell of it. Use about a quarter a day to get through those. Oh, I already read that, man. I've been messing around with some Harlequin lately. What do you do? It's my only CBD strong variety I have at the moment. Yeah, the Harlequin's a great strain, man. I look into ACDC and Charlotte's Web and CBD OG, CBD Skywalker, Pegasus. All these strains are really great top shelf CBD strains. But from what I hear, they make some really great extracts. It's like 11% CBD and 15% THC for the record. Yeah, Yeah, some strains are a little bit more. They don't have the like the 21 to whatever it is ratio. It's usually 1 to 4, or 1 to 3, or 1 to 1 ratio. But you got to find those higher ratios, man. Once you find those higher ratios, you're gonna find much more better relief just having a pure CBD strain. And there's nothing wrong with having a mixture of THC and CBD, but I actually personally prefer just only CBD. Because every time I smoke the THC stuff, I get anxious, so I can't have it, man. And I know Delta 8 THC, a lot of people are saying that's some really good stuff. It's going to get you high, but it's not going to get you, like, to the point where you're extremely anxious, and I'm just not ready to take that chance yet, or try it out yet. Maybe someday I might try going back on THC, but right now I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to stick to only CBD. Just for the obvious reason that I don't want to get like way too high, like I did past couple years. CBD on space, I wanted to use the space for CBD, but now I will have way more room I can invest with most CBD strains in the very near future. Nice, man. Hell yeah. That'd be sick, man. Start messing with different CBD strains, man. Start growing your own, growing different varieties other than Parlor Plant. There they go again. But yeah, the CBD strains are really great. I got a few CBD strains, or a couple of CBD strains in my garden this year. I got the CBD Gumby from Everlasting Life CBD. This is a pretty decent strain, although the plant got really messed up because of the heat, but it's just starting to recover now that we're starting to get some cooler temps. But and we got the CBD Skywalker OG Kush. Where is that thing? There's the CBD Skywalker. I know this is the, this one right here is the THC strain. This is my Purple Smurf, which is my SoCal Trainwreck cross with my buddy's rare Purple Flat, or was my buddy. Then he backstabbed me, so he's not my friend anymore, but, not going to go into detail about that, but I think this is the CBD Skywalker right here, which is a decent strain. I would have had more CBD strains back here, but I just didn't pop. I didn't have actually the seeds at the time like I do now to pop. But now that I have more CBD strains, I'm going to start growing them indoors. I'm going to do a sea of green outside where I'm going to lay out a whole bunch of 1-gallon pots. Once these two plants are done with and they've been harvested, I'm going to lay out a whole bunch of pots throughout the planter, both planters, in order to facilitate the sea of green grow. And then I might just add a piece of plastic underneath, so that way it's not in the dirt. And then just let them veg out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then put them straight to flower. I definitely have to get some beans from you one of these days. Always talk about, soon I'll finally have room, hopefully by the end of the week. They'll be 100% done. Nice, dude, hell yeah. That'd be sick, man. Hey, if you ever need some seeds from me, man, let me know. I'll hook you up big time. Wish I could fill my backyard. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick, man, if you could. But it's just a shame that, the Florida law doesn't allow it. I mean, you could do a greenhouse and cover it to where cops don't really know that there's cannabis, or they can't really tell too well. that there's cannabis inside the greenhouse, but I honestly I wouldn't take that risk, man. It's too risky, especially being out there in Florida. I mean, I really wish that more people would grow greenhouse in Florida, and I wish more people would grow in Florida in general, you know, like, but it's just really risky. That's my purple Smurf right there. Yeah, it's not worth the risk going bigger than the garage, really. Yeah, that's true, man. At least for now it is. I mean, for right now it's risky, but later on it will be less risky. Dude, if they saw a plant like this in Florida, they would flip. And guaranteed I'd get busted, man. Guaranteed they would bust me for seeing this kind of big plant growing in the yard, or this size of a plant growing in the yard. Hell, any plants in the yard, they'd try to bust me for it. All they need is a warrant, and they can come right over and bust down my door and take everything from me. Now they're just slowly hovering over the garden. They're hovering over there for a little while, but now they're hovering over me. Yeah, someone could steal it, man. It's true. They still give out decades. Dang, dude, that sucks. Yeah, as you can see, they're just hovering over, man. They're just stopped right over the garden, right over the farm. They've been at it for a while now. They left for a little bit, but now they're back. I told you. I said they're going to be back, so, but I said, who knows, maybe, but they definitely came back. Yeah, see, that's what they do over, man. Yeah, so I know it's not for me. It's probably not for me, but you know, at the same time, it's still. I don't like it when the cops hover over my garden. It's not fun to have these cops hovering over my spot, you know. But I think it's probably for someone else, man. They're probably going after someone, but they sure as hell put a lot of time into hovering over my place. So it's, I don't know, man. Yeah, now they're over there on the other end of the neighborhood. They're kind of like going in slow reverse right now. This is what a gardener slash farmer really hates the most about growing outdoors. This is actually I wouldn't say the worst part of it, but you know, it's a hell of a pain, really a pain in the ass to have to deal with cops flying over all the time, you know? They deal with that in Mendocino County, and they deal with that in Humboldt, they deal with that in Trinity County, Lake County, all the way up to Siskiyou County. They hover over the garden, and they'll just check out to see what you got going. If it doesn't look right and it looks like a supposed cartel grow, then they'll end up coming over and cause even more trouble by raiding your spot. And even if you're a legal garden, man, I heard of people that have legal medical cannabis gardens out here have gotten raided because they're growing some really nice big plants outdoors, and they thought it was a large scale garden, but it was just like 30 plants and 50 plants, 60 plants, and they had a card for it and everything. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take clones off the outdoor here. I'm gonna take mainly off the bigger bushes because a lot of these other ones already got into flower or gone into flower so far. I'd say in their first week. I've already gotten into their first week or second week, so it's too late for some of these other plants. But for this one here and this South Floridian Jack Frost, and for this purple Afghani, and then this other purple Afghani, this one here, the unknown, and then take some cuts off this Gorilla Glue number 4. I'm going to put it on that table that's over here. Once they reach 2 feet tall, or a foot to 2 feet tall, and then I'll let them naturally flower out, so I could just have some fresh buds whenever I need it. What I plan to do is add a tote and a drip system to it. Add a drip system to it, it's going to actually make the job a lot easier. I should look to see I got more soil. This is the soil you guys should be using. This is Fox Farm Ocean Forest, and then I got the Sunshine Pro Mix, or the Sunshine number 4, and then I got the Pro Mix. And this is some really good soil. This is top shelf. And I got some Worm Gold Plus. This is what I'd recommend using as well, because this is going to add nitrogen and micronutrients to your soil. But also, you should be using dry amendments like this. This is called azomite. This is basically volcanic rock dust. This is what I throw on my plants. This is going to give you the micronutrients in your plants, so that way you can grow some nice big bushy plants. So always add the rock dust. Also green sand. Green sand is a must as well in your garden, because when you add green sand, also add more different types of microbes to your soil, or micronutrients and different minerals in your soil. So that will add more beneficial bacteria, or feed the beneficial bacteria in the soil, which will allow your plants to get huge. And you get some big ass trays. Hell yeah, dude, you should get a couple of them, man. Get some, they're 4x8 tables. You can find them at your local hydro store. And they're not too bad. They're not too expensive. I mean, they're probably about like $40 each. And they'll hold about 30 plants. 30 to 32 plants for each table, which is really good. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you my neighbor. He took some clones off his dragon fruit plant and gave them to me. So I just planted them in some really good soil, and they're actually doing really good. But right now they're kind of getting top heavy, so I'm gonna need to add some more bamboo stakes to them so they can hold up straight or stand up straight. Also fertilize them with chicken poop. And I'm gonna add. Actually, you know what? I'll do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab a handful of this azomite, and I'm going to show you how to apply the azomite. And you don't want to add too much azomite to your soil, because it just turns out, or just makes your soil into like a cement. So you just want to give it a nice little layer like this, as you can see. Nice little dusting. Not too much, not too little. No, just the right amount. And that's going to add your micronutrients to your soil. No, that's not good. I think it just fell right over on me. That's going to add all the micronutrients to your soil. And it's going to add life to your soil. It's going to feed the microbes in the soil. Alright, I'm going to move that back a little. These are my succulents. I got this from a friend's funeral. My best friend's funeral, actually. He passed away, sadly, from a fentanyl overdose. But what you can do with this azomite is you're going to mix it in with the soil. You're not just going to leave it like it is. You're going to mix it in like this. So Oh crap, keep knocking this cactus over. We're gonna mix it in there, nice and even. And we'll just water it and it'll just soak right down into the soil. That's going to add micronutrients, like I said, to it. Feed the bacteria. That there. A little succulent. Now it's maneuvering. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. Now he's taking off. Bastards. In this place would probably follow you if you saw the trays. You know, that's the thing about being in Florida too, is you go to your local store, they're gonna probably follow you around thinking you're growing some illegal plants and try to use that as a reason to braid you. Which that's not gonna hold up in court, but I'm sure you can easily fight that, no problem. Oh, what the hell? Or that, or just look up Boogie Brew Compost Teas on DuckDuckGo or Google, and you'll find the website. I told you before, though, I'm using those arms. Buffering bad. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I got a really bad internet connection where I'm at there. But I'm using the Mendo Dope no-till lasagna tech style, except I don't have my nitrogen fixing crops or hay down, which I should. Which right now I'm gonna buy some more nitrogen fixing crops, and I'm gonna add some more hay, or get some more hay, or some hay to lay down on each individual plant so they have a layer of insulation. I'm also gonna do the same thing here in this raised bed. I'm gonna go ahead and start a no-till lasagna tech in this whole entire raised bed. I'm gonna get this place locked up so the chickens don't get to it. Like Sasha here. Say hi, Sashi. Or what's up, Sashi? Yeah, what's up, Sasha? Hi, chicken. But yeah, right now the chickens are just fertilizing the and digging this area up. But I will cut them off, and I'm gonna let them organize this place. I'm gonna start organizing this raised bed, and when I start doing the no-till method, and this whole area is going to be filled with either cannabis plants next year or vegetables. Haven't decided yet. Come on, Sasha. Yeah, I know, you're not happy. I know, Sasha. It's okay, Hawk. That's my other dragon fruit plant there. Gonna have to take clones off it real soon. Starting to grow wild. Yeah, definitely check them out on YouTube, Mendo Dope, No-Till Lasagna Tech, and you'll be amazed at how easy it is to do it, or to set to produce really high grade cannabis plants, and some really big plants as well, with using just very little amendments and fertilizers that are going to keep your plants happy and thriving. And you don't have to use any bottled nutrients either. It's not requiring any type of bottled nutrients other than EM1, which you'd throw in your compost teas, and that's it. teas, they do not near as well as helping transplant for the roots. Yeah, that's what I found out, man. I find that it's best to feed them compost teas right after you transplant them. That's going to help ease them in and minimize stress and minimize problems. They grow a lot faster with beneficial bacteria added to the soil. And you can tell what beneficial bacteria will do to your soil or do your plants and to your soil. You can tell by the stem here, at the base of the unknown strain I found in my neighbor's yard. This thing is just massive, and it's all because of beneficial bacteria via compost teas and adding like azose and micros and stuff like that to the soil. Look at this stump right here. That's a tree stump. That's a massive tree stump. I'm gonna have to chop all these bottoms off though. This is just energy that I don't want to waste. I need to get the scissors out or the trimmers out and start trimming that. Yeah, I definitely recommend checking out Mendo Dope's videos and mimicking his method because you'll get the best results from Mendo Dope's no-till lasagna tech style. Hashtag lasagna tech for the win. This is proof in the pudding. When you put lasagna tech into your work, this is what you get. Or into your daily feedings. You don't need bottled nutrients. All you need is just add a layer of compost, nitrogen fixing crops, and dry amendments that are from down to earth fertilizers. And it's 100% organic fertilizer. There's nothing chemical about it at all. And when you add those ingredients together, it produces a perfect plant. Have you ever heard of volcanic glass art? No, I have not actually, but I'll look into them. I use bottled newts for teas. Same here. Well, I see Florida doesn't have any good grow stores either. It's all box stores, crap. Yeah, if you can't find the dry amendments, you can always find them on Amazon.com. That's another way to obtain your dry amendments and all the other fertilizers that you need for your no-till lasagna tech Mendo Dope style garden. That green tea you have them dry fruit is amazing. I haven't tried it. I would. Only need beneficial micros, teas, and feed them the rest, all and everything. Rock from rock dust, etc. Yeah, definitely give it a try, man. Definitely look into that. Same exact thing that you're speaking of is what I do. Just do a lot of it myself. Right on, man. Amazon doesn't have green dry fertilizers either. I paid $150 for shipping direct because it's from Canada and isn't for sale in the U.S. or wasn't. And they said it's coming. Oh, nice, man. Right on. I know Amazon, sometimes they switch things up and they might have it, but I don't know, man. If they don't have it, they don't have it. You know, I'm gonna have to find the company or call the company up and have them order it to my friend in Canada and then he'll end up shipping it to the U.S. because they don't ship to the U.S. I'll just have to have someone do it for me. Show us the big buds, please, boss. Yeah, sure, man. Not really any big buds on here yet, but they're getting there. Some decent sized flowers going, or being produced. This is the purple smurf here. This one here is a purple Afghani. And then right here, this is the CBD Skywalker. No, sorry, the CBD Gumby. No problem. Go kick rocks. I got 22 kilograms of THC, so it's taking me a while. I don't have trees like you. Right on, man. Yeah, you know, with the amount of plants that I have here in the garden, I'm definitely gonna need to buy in bulk because it's gonna take a good amount of that dry amendment to take care of all these 100-gallon smart pots. Only bushes, not trees. We're gotta fit in the tent. Yeah, man. I feel ya. That's what I'm gonna have to do in these tents out on the back porch. I'm gonna have to grow some small bushes and keep them at a 3-foot height, 4 foot max, or 4 feet max. And then once they get to that height, I'm just gonna keep topping them, and take cloning or continue to take clones off them. Damn, I can't even articulate right now. I'm just tired from all the work, exhausted. But yeah, once I take clones off them, I top them, then I'm going to be able to know that I have extra clones and they survived. I'm going to go ahead and put them in flower. This is another CBD Skywalker. Usually scrog. Yeah, man, that's what I try to do when I grow them in tents. 9 per 4x4 tent. 5-gallon buckets for pots with holes drilled in the bottom. Never get to see them over 5 feet. Oh yeah, man, that's the way you're supposed to do it, man. You're not supposed to grow big bushes in these tents anyways, so it's better just to keep them topped and keep them at a 5-foot max, 4 to 5 foot max height, and that's how that's basically how you optimize your yields too, because I found that some plants that are grown a little bit too big don't produce as well. It's better to keep them at a certain height so they yield a lot better. I don't know, it depends on the grower though. Some people like it nice and big, but like me personally, I like to grow big plants. Hey Sophia. Hey Maggie. Rhoda. Big fat chicken. What are you doing, fatty? Sasha. Hey, Pebble. But yeah, I like to grow big plants, but next year I might keep them a little smaller. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided yet on that, but I might just go ahead and keep them topped at 8 feet, no higher than that. I'd like to grow big plants, but it's not possible, unfortunately, until laws change here. Yeah, once the laws change in Florida, though, you can be able to grow as tall as you want. You can grow 20-foot plants if you wanted to, but depending on your space that you have in your backyard. I mean, if you have a good amount of space in your yard, then go for it, but you have plenty of security and all that. Keep thieves from getting into the plants. Sometimes I'll grow one per tent if I want a massive one, but I still end up with the same amount, but still end up with the same product after it dry. It's frogging 9 per is. Yeah, it's better to grow multiple small ones, man. That's what I've found, because when you grow multiple small plants like this size here, you're sorry, you're going to be able to yield a lot more. I found that's more optimal, or you optimize your garden more when you have much shorter, stockier, bushier plants, and you're not just overgrowing them like crazy. Like some people like to grow massive trees indoors, but personally, I prefer like the small, bulkier plants. I gotta get back to work, losing daylight, almost done with that power cable. Take it easy, catch you later. Soon, I'm sure. Definitely, man. Have a great day, great night, and I'll talk to you later. I'm actually gonna probably end the live stream here. It's already an hour and 5 minutes in, so I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, I'll go live tonight, and we'll have a vape session with some CBD and some CBG buds. But until then, have a great day, great night, whatever part of the world you're in, and stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your outdoor grow season. It's almost over. We got another 2 months to go, so just keep at it and keep farming, keep raising your livestock if you're raising livestock, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace. Oh yeah, also please rate, comment, share, and subscribe to the video if you haven't already. Please do. Also, please hit the thumbs up button, and then also hit the bell button for future notifications right over here. Really would appreciate it. Also, share this on different social media outlets like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that good stuff. Trying to get more subscribers, so if you could help me to do that, I really greatly appreciate that. I'm stuck at 1.36 subs, but I'm trying to get up there to 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K. So if you can help me to do that, I really would appreciate that. All right, everyone, have a good one. Much love, much respect. Big ups. Bless up. See you then.